Namaste and welcome back to my channel, folks. My name is Kaushik Chaki and I am the founder of Let's Learn L2 Services. In this video, you are going to learn how to proactively deal with the corona crisis. I'm going to touch some bits of how to handle the corona crisis. I'm going to touch topics on how to deal proactively with your job search, your business opportunities that you are exploring, and also the family. So stay tuned to know more about this topic. Sacrificing people and things is not a bad behavior. It is just the need of the hour. For countries, organization, people, situations, and even our mother nature. Since sacrifice is not bad, so there is no point on blaming on any of the elements I just talked about. Blaming would be reactive. Crisis like COVID generally needs more of proactive ability than that of a reactive one. So the COVID crisis of 2020 led to a lot of disruptions. When I'm talking about disruptions, I mean layoffs in organizations, massive exits in business deals, economic issues, political issues, and worldwide issues that has forced the community to go in the state of panic and anxiety. In these cases, reactive reactions are likely to be seen. What I mean by reactive again is blaming someone, something, or some situation. In a crisis situation like the COVID, you have to be proactive. Why proactive? Instead of blaming others, start improvising yourself. I'm going to talk about 3 points on how to improvise yourself in these situations. So the first one is understand your issues around the circle of concern. Second point is to segregate between your issues that you can control and the issues that you cannot control, that you can influence. Prioritize and focus on things that you can control. So a lot of my trainees have been asking me questions during this COVID crisis. A lot of questions. Few questions such as, sir, the media is not doing a good job. How do we change that? Sir, the government policies are changing. It's very difficult for us to travel in these kind of times. The economy is changing. The country is changing. What should I do with my job? How should I find a new job? Problems with others' job. How should I find a new job for others? Which businesses should I explore? I lost my job. What should I do? Should I go for a business or should I go for a job again? I'm concerned about my family. I'm concerned about my future. I'm concerned about my future earnings. So friends, first, let's segregate these issues. Suppose there is one person who has all the issues that I've just told you. Let me segregate these issues for you. First, let us see which are the issues that I can control and which are the issues that I can influence for others. So all the issues concerning me, right? Those issues would be the issues that I can control, and the issues that I cannot control but I can ask someone else or I can influence someone else would be the issues that I cannot control. So now I have told you my concerns, and then I have segregated these concerns into things that I can control, things that I cannot control but I can influence. Now the third and the final point of being proactive is prioritize and focus on the things that I can control. So what are the things that I can control? Applying for a new job, getting a new job, exploring new business opportunities, taking care of my family, my future, and my future earnings. These are the things out of all those issues that I can control. So now I'm going to discuss 3 important points of those that I've told you that we can control. Points. The first point is how to get a job. If you've lost your job or you're going to search a new job, how do we get it? 1 point. Second point is exploring the business. What are the business opportunities that I have? Exploring that specific thing. And finally, family. So again, point number 1, focusing on searching for a new job. Remember friends, when I'm saying that I am actively looking for a job or actively searching for a job, it means that I'm regularly applying for various different jobs. But now when I'm talking about proactively searching for a job, that means a bit different. Let us see what are the points. Number 1, create a CV as per the top skills mentioned on various job sites. Do not use your old CV, go for a new one which has all those points mentioned that various jobs are looking in a candidate. An extra tip would be create 2 of your CVs, or 1 resume and a CV, so that you can play with them as per the requirements. So every job has a different requirement. Whichever job you're applying for, ensure that you proactively change your KRAs as per the requirements. I have also seen candidates bringing a year-old CV. Also, there are candidates who bring 2 to 3 years old CVs, depending on how much time they're working in an organization, and just because of the panic and the anxiety, they forget to share their latest CV. So please don't make that mistake. Being into HR, I know how it feels for a recruiter when they see your old CV. So always remember the thumb rule for a new CV. When you want a new job from an organization, you have to give a new CV to that organization as well. Point number 2, do not panic of the job loss and do not start applying to each and every job available or visible in the market. Only apply for those jobs where you feel eligible and also competent for that job. Install all the available job sites for your location, such as LinkedIn, Indeed, Naukri, Monster, and various other regional job sites. Next point, apply and practice interview questions. Some basic questions would be, tell me something about yourself. Remember, the recruiter already has your CV, so try to say something that is not in the CV when you have been asked about, tell me something about yourself. So first thing to clear in tell me something about yourself is tell about your family, tell about where you come from, and also a bit of your hobby. Next is how much years of experience you have, what is your qualification, and then what is your leisure time, what interests you in this role. Another question which is frequently asked is, why do you want to join this organization? Whichever organization you're going for an interview, why? So the answer to this would be, you thoroughly go through the company website, try to understand as much as possible. Nowadays, going through the company website is not enough. You need to go to various different other websites to know more about the organization, such as you can go to LinkedIn to know about the company, number of people working at that company. That would be a range about the organization, and who are the people who are working in that organization. If you already had a word with the recruiter and you already know who's the person you're going to meet for the interview, I would strongly recommend to go through his or her LinkedIn profile as well, so understand the trigger points. Now these trigger points are the points where you can mark a trigger to that person, and the person will consider your application very positively. Trigger points such as, suppose you're going to an interview where the interviewer likes to read, this is what you have read on Facebook or LinkedIn. So then when you're talking about yourself, try to talk about some books that you yourself have read, so that this would trigger the interviewer to quickly start a bond or a connect with you. So once in my interview, I've gone through the profile of the interviewer, and gaming is something that he really liked. So when asked about myself, I said that I really love to play games. There is this Age of Empires, Age of Mythology, and Smite that I generally play. And guess what? That actually clicked. Next thing that the hiring manager said to the recruiter was, he's just like me, hire him. Another question that can be asked is, why are you the best fit for my organization? So for this, you have to research yourself, do a SWOT analysis as soon as possible. Understand your strength, understand your weaknesses, understand your threat and opportunities. If you talk about the SWOT analysis in this specific questions, you won't be asked another question that tell me about your strengths and weaknesses. And if they ask the same question, you can repeat the same thing again with a little more of finishing. Also, I would recommend is try to learn, practice and implement things on the technical questions that would be asked as per your profession. So the point number 2 I'm going to talk about is proactively exploring business opportunities. So when I'm talking about exploring business opportunities, you would say, okay, I already am a business owner, or I already have good amount of experience working in a setup that was a business. But wait, this is all the experience you have. Before even thinking of starting a new business, you need to first sit down, recognize or discover your passion. Trust me, if you start a business that is correlated to the passion, then you would be more hardworking, more passionate and more motivated to do that business. Next point is develop your mission, vision and goals. Just like any organization, friends, even a person has his own mission, vision, and goals. Discover yours as soon as possible if you're exploring new businesses. For me, my mission, vision, and goal is already written in the About section of my channel page. You can go there and you can read my mission, vision, and goals as well. So once you have connected your passion with your mission, vision, and goal, now is the time to start exploring business opportunities. The first thing that you will be doing while you're exploring the business opportunity is explore and research your passion market. What is a passion market? The market or the industry in which your passion lies. Analyze your passion versus your passion market, networking, and opportunities. Use empathy to understand the mindset of the customer or the buyers. Empathy would help you understand motivation for your product. Try to create a win-win opportunity to start with. A win-win opportunity would be an opportunity where you succeed as a seller and the customer succeeds as a buyer. You are happy selling a product and the customer is also happy buying that specific product. Some quick digital freelancing that I would suggest you would be blogging, connect Google AdSense, Amazon affiliate program, Flipkart affiliate program, or any other affiliate program with that blogging that you're going to do. You can also go for YouTube as well as Khabri.com, that is into podcasting. Final point I'm going to talk about is concern about my family or concern about your family. Understand, anticipate, and analyze the consequences that your family might face due to the decisions you take during this crisis situation, and eliminate all the threats coming to you or your family via any kind of infection that might have a chance for COVID test. So that's all for this video. I hope that the video would be helpful for you, and also you must have learned how to deal with the COVID crisis. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel if you like my video. This is Kaushik signing off.